feel that if you ever paid attention to The Purge, which was the movie, the newer one, when they pretty much was paying niggas to stay in the place they were purging, but if you leave, you get nothing. But if you stay, you got like 10 bands. However, you
Mm.
had to wear contacts that prove that you were there. But what they were doing was using the contacts to see where niggas was migrating at and sending over a killing squad. And so it looked and seemed as if they were pointless murders just because people were just murdering, but it really was like a whole uh
Deeper,
uh
darker shit.
yeah.
Mm.
So I'm always going to think left when it comes to that because if you think about it, if these were black people killing groups of white people, oh my
Oh,
God.
and another thing. And another thing.
The fucking United States of America, Trump, every supremacist group that could possibly fester out of the pits of hell would be up in arms and wanting to do and doing something about it, not
I don't
giving
think
a
it's a
fuck.
coincidence that this elementary school shooter guy,
Hmm.
his nationality wasn't white, and so he died.
Of course,
All these other mass shooters,
when they're
they all
white and
locked up
alive, if they
somewhere.
don't kill themselves from being a coward,
Yeah. If they ain't
then
kill they locked
they
away
go into
somewhere.
custody peacefully. But you have a black woman just simply taking up for herself, not killing anybody.
And then you got a member of Congress comparing uh this shit about guns to the 9/11 attacks. The Bama said, well, two planes attacked buildings and blew up everybody, and we didn't say ban airplanes.
What?
Yeah, it's real. It's a real
No,
thing.
he
It's
didn't. That's the
it's a real
stupidity.
thing.
The
It's a real thing.
stupidity.
Hold
The
on, because
motherfucking audacity.
I know I'm talking shit, and I know how it is when I just up. All right, like all right. Let me see. That's what he said.
Mm.
I swear he said that shit.
So,
After 9/11, his name is Steve Scalise, I believe. I believe that's what it says. House
mhm.
Minority Whip Steve Scalise objects to the ritual, not the failing, but the trying. He grasped for comparison to demonstrate the absurdity of being stampeded into enacting safety regulations merely because a ghastly tragedy occurred. He settled strangely on 9/11. Hey, yo, dog, hold on. Let me see if you can hear this. That were creating those
Yeah.
attacks. And airplanes were used that day as the weapon to kill thousands of people and to inflict terror on our country. There wasn't a conversation about banning airplanes. There was a conversation about connecting the dots. How can we try to figure out if there's some things we
What?
can see to stop the next attack from happening? And some people might have thought that wasn't possible. Man, these
He
are the people
deserves
that is running our country.
idiots.
This the people. These the people that got influence and to say so, and they tell us to go vote and all this nonsense. Our vote might not matter.
Who voted for his ass? Because they need to be slapped in the
You
face with
you
a
you know
fucking
what I'm
voting.
saying? That's the
Mm-mm-mm.
crazy part.
This me and her, we didn't have a conversation about getting rid of planes. What?
Hey, oh, and riddle me this. So, one of the Supreme Court justice dudes, Brett-Kavanaugh, I think that's his last name. Somebody was outside his house trying to smoke him the other day. The whole Senate and House unanimously came up with the shit to fucking hurry up and protect all of the Supreme Court justices and their families.
They
They
can
made that
protect
decision
themselves.
within a day,
Mm.
within
But
like a day or less, or some wild shit. And you telling me they couldn't touch these guns? They want motherfuckers to die. They're in the business of killing people.
Mm-hmm.
I like they just in the business of killing people. I hate to say it like that,
That's
but they in the
true.
business of killing people. Damn, we got a fucking president who wanted to go to war with Russia for real.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to go to war with the motherfuckers, basically. The
Mm-hmm.
Democrats wanted this shit. They want the gas to be fucking $10 a gallon. So motherfuckers that you gotta really be wanting to go somewhere to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we're gonna keep you in the house. We're gonna keep you docile. We're gonna keep you right where we get right where all the shit could trap you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh no, don't get a job. It's cool. We give you $1,500 in food stamps a month.
Mm.
Just go ahead and chill in the house. It's cool.
Mm-mm-mm.
Like it's ridiculous what they doing to us, man. They don't want us to have that. They used to have the whole image of the American dream and shit. They don't
Mm.
want us to have nothing near that image. Nothing
Mm-mm-mm.
near that image, man. And
Because
men,
everything's
please
made
stop
up
hitting
from
women.
capitalism. They can't win if everybody's winning, or they feel they can anyway.
Right,
Because
right.
who's going to want to work for them? I guess.
Yeah, man. And yeah, I know I segued all hard like that. My bad, but y'all got this domestic shit has to stop. It has to
Mm-hmm.
stop. Like, bruh, it's no reason that someone makes you mad enough to say, "All right, they don't need to be here no more."
Whoa, my baby. Okay, never mind.
No, 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 no. Niggas ain't shit. Look, I'm not the best example of Mr. Peaceful all the time. When I was younger, I used to snap. I'm not gonna act like I'm the fucking Yoda of motherfuckers. What I will say is I've lived long enough to get second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth chances. So
Mm-hmm.
on my seventh chance, I'm gonna preach peace for everybody.
No, I feel
Motherfuck
you.
bygones need to be motherfucking bygones. Keep y'all motherfucking hands,
Wait, wait,
objects,
wait. What was we
weapons,
just
all that
talking
shit to
about? How did
yourself.
we
Huh?
Oh, yeah. We was talking about the guy who ain't shit. Okay, and then we veered off to okay.
Yeah. I just quickly segue. But men, I mean, I know we talked about it on the last episode, but really, Metro-Boomin's mom died.
Did we talk about our last episode?
No, because what happened? We talked
Oh, we
about what
talked
we talked
about
about. We talked
controlling
about the dude who
emotions.
won the lottery, who
Oh
killed his
yeah.
girl. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was like, man, y'all got to chill out with this shit. This shit is whack. Like y'all got to chill out with it. It's all right, man. Men out there, if you're listening, there's a 10-to-1 ratio. It's for every one of us, it's 10 of them, bruh. For every one of us, it's 10 of them. If you can't find your type within the extra 10, my nigga, you ain't looking in the right direction. For real. It's 10 look, it's harder for them to find us. It's harder for women to find us. Men be on some nut shit. 70% of us just want to fuck. That's it. That's all. 94% of us want to waste y'all time. That's it. That's all.
He's not.
You run into like 5%, maybe even the 3% of men that really want to be with a woman for real, invest in a woman, like all that shit. Like it's not a high number because after the pussy, a lot of the interest go.
Hey, don't. It ain't all the guys' fault now. There's some
Hold on,
uninteresting ass
no,
bitches
look,
that
look,
ain't worth
look,
a motherfucking penny that's
look.
burnt and shitted
I
on.
I feel you, but I gotta talk back to the dudes because we
Just,
know
just
we
call me
if we got
Keisha
this.
Samuels. Keisha Samuels, because I'm about to be out here.
No, I feel you, but I gotta talk reckless to these dudes because like,
Somebody gotta do it. Say no, no, no.
and
I'm,
the
I'm
niggas
exaggerating.
are
Say no.
finding creative ways to smoke the women. Stop. Why? Like, why?
I mean, if
Nigga,
you
her
want to
mouth
get,
ain't that bad the way she got to die.
hey, wait, man, say,
Her,
man, hold on, wait a minute, man, wait a minute, okay, wait
look,
a minute.
look,
What do
her mouth
you?
ain't that
It's
bad the way
not,
she
but
got to die,
listen,
baby.
okay, all right. I'm not the best person to talk to about this because I have a son, right? And I would never want him to be in jail because he had to kill someone's daughter. However, if my said son was life is in danger, because there are some solid women out here, okay, that are emotionally disturbed and mentally discombobulated, right? So
Hmm.
that's like telling like I think it should just be clarified that men, you should be able to defend yourself, or you could end up like the colorist. Remember the nigga we was talking about that the white woman killed them?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want to be him. You don't want to be him because he had to be vulnerable. You're telling me this white, not too big built, not a bodybuilder woman was able to stab your black ass. And I'm calling him a black ass because he didn't like the fact about black women. So stab your black ass up and what how do you no no, I don't want that to be a story for my child. Well,
No,
I
look,
don't
I understand.
uh,
Okay,
this is
there's
sheesh.
an exception for every rule, and yes, you must defend yourself.
I
There's
because
times where you must defend yourself. Like,
But
there's a
I
lot of
just wrote
times
this
where you,
down. So domestic violence is like split into two, right? So you got the learned behavior because men that are domestic usually cannot articulate their feelings and their expressions, so they lash out. That's taught to them, and or it's a mental thing that they mentally can't. They've made of all they might have anger issues. They might have always been that way. Like it did. Some guys really aren't biased. They slap everybody. Like it ain't just
hmm,
women. You just
yeah,
so happen to be a woman and so happen to piss this person off. Then you have the mentally ill where it might be influenced by alcohol. They might be abusive because they drink too much and that's when they can't control themselves or don't control themselves. Then you got the ones that are just mentally fucked up, aka Sean, aka Ox. I'll give y'all the story later why he's fucked up, but he's mentally fucked up. And I didn't know that. And I'm thinking I can change him because I could show him he don't have to put his hands on me because I'm not that person. I'm not a person where you feel like you gotta slap the shit out of me. Maybe cuss me out, maybe, and that's only because if I feel I gotta be defensive, nobody likes how anybody responds when they're defensive. So that's just a normal reaction.
yeah, yeah.
However, it doesn't justify him slapping the shit out of me because we got into it over a motherfucking DoorDash order. Literally, this is a true story because he felt his point was more right than my point, which my point was my point. My point really didn't have nothing to do with him, but the fact that he felt his point was more right than mine and my rebuttal was not what he felt it should be, that was his response to slap, choke, whatever the fuck. So, after getting to know this man, I realized he's always been like this. This nigga's retarded. He does coke with his mother. I mean, hello.
Yeah, yeah.
Not to mention, he dibbles and dabbles and pimping bitches. He literally is a guy who will burn bridges with niggas that are literally in Detroit looking for his ass. By the way, I'm not even. You know what? Ohio. But yeah, I
That's the
like.
pettiest shit ever.
I'm just going to say I have a warrant out of Ohio, okay? And I don't know why. I haven't been there, but I know my ID was under the under the under his black ass, light skin ass, Sean, aka Ox, the nigga from fucking Detroit, had all my shit, my iPhone, my fucking laptop, my motherfucking phone. I just told you he slapped the shit out of me for nothing. So,
Yeah,
with that being said, uh, uh, the nigga
I
was
agree.
retarded. He told me some real dark shit. I'll tell y'all on the other podcast, but he did. So with that not justifying why, but the nigga is a little off. If I felt violated and I had to put my authority at any means necessary